going to tell you about the A-Level English Language course. I'll talk you through the course content and structure, tell you a little bit about what you might get out of studying English language, and also what you need to get onto the A-Level Language course. At its heart, A-Level English Language is designed to equip you to understand, analyse and evaluate any example of the English language you might hear or read around you. Unlike English literature, which has set texts studying poetry, plays and novels, the English language course deals in real-life examples of English from the past and the present, and asks you to bring what you know about the structure of the English language to bear on making sense of those texts in the context in which they were produced. To that end, we study a very wide range of texts and topics. We begin looking at the structures and systems behind the English language in terms of its words and meanings, its grammar, its sounds, the written system, and then the conversational rules by which speakers abide on a day-to-day basis. That's the nuts and bolts stuff and feeds into the analysis of almost every text you might come across. We look at a wide range of texts, both in the classroom, for homework, and eventually in your exams. And these have in the past varied vastly, literally from things such as the back of a crisp packet, right through transcripts between a 3-year-old and a grandmother, and then up to and including song lyrics or a Shakespeare sonnet. It could be literally anything, and that's one of the things that makes the course absolutely fascinating. We also study 7 language diversity topics. These are language and gender, language and class, occupation, power, technology, accent and dialect, and language change. That's how the language has changed over the 1500 years of its history. In addition, you'll also study how babies learn to talk from before the moment they're born. And we look at the acquisition both of speech and of written competence. Key skills you'll apply all the way through A-Level English Language are both writing skills and what we'd refer to lower down school as reading skills. You need both competence in formal academic writing and also in an aspect or two of creative writing. In terms of reading skills, the key skills used are analysis in detail of precisely chosen examples of language, quotes drawn from the texts you're looking at, and also from your own real-life experience, and then evaluation of how successful that communication has been. We expect, in addition to preparing for a range of unseen texts in the exams, that you will also choose to undertake some of the non-examined assessment coursework tasks, and for that the choice is up to you. You have to write something of your own choice, a creative piece, and you also have to select an area of the English language that interests you, complete a research task, and then write up an investigative report on that area of language. There's quite a lot of free choice there, and we always get really interesting things. You might choose to write a monologue or a magazine article. You might choose to write a speech or a short story. For the investigative project, you might look at something to do with how 5-year-olds tell stories about what they did at the weekend, or you might look at how a certain person uses language on Twitter. It's a very, very wide range that you could study there. The English language course goes very well with English literature, as you might expect, but there's also a small amount of overlap with psychology, so it fits well there, and in fact with any highly text-based and analytical subject, so it sits very well with courses such as history as well. By the end of it, it might be that English language has helped you prepare for degree subjects which require essay writing or analysis skills, and also for careers that have similar sort of content, things such as journalism, advertising, anything media-based for the writing side of things, and then things like law, possibly teaching, speech therapy would also be careers that might lead on naturally from A-level language. I can promise you it is a wide, varied and fascinating course. I personally find it highly enjoyable and I hope that you would too. To take A-level English language, we'd expect that you would have grade 7s in English, preferably in both language and literature, although language is the more important of the two. If you'd like further information on A-level English language, please get in touch with me, Miss Furness, or contact Miss Booth. Hope to see you there.